cloud. All right. Hello. Let me say hello. And the first thing I'll do is I will share my screen and show the minutes from last meeting. We can get that in the way. How's that? So last met in February. All right. Anybody have any questions or comments or anything? All right. Can somebody make a motion to accept our minutes?
Aye.
We see a hand, Jen. Thank you. Does somebody want to second it? Anybody? Thank you. Rachel, and let me go back to, okay, so I can share our agenda with you. However, there's no headings under each of the, there's no bullet points under each of the headings. It's just kind of an update from. We'll spare you. But I will ask our treasurer to go next. Oh, actually, here, I can call that up. That I do have.
I do not have much.
Okay.
You have the report, Annie?
I do. Let me, there were two in the, you can let me know if this is not the correct one. I can switch to the other one. I have two
That's
files.
it.
Okay.
So for income, we got $25 from the giving fund. Expenses were the t-shirts, $868 for the 6th grade. And that's really it. Balance on hand as of yesterday was $10,724.57, and the 6th grade committee now has, with the deduction from the t-shirts, $1214.95. That's all. No fundraisers this month.
All right. Does anybody have any questions for Rachel? If I don't stop sharing, I can't see everyone.
I did.
Yes, Jen.
Rachel, I don't see any of the deposits. You didn't list them separately for the 6th grade that I dropped off, or are they?
Those were in the previous report. That was last month's revised.
Oh, okay. Is that up on in the hub yet? Because I went to look for that and it wasn't posted.
I
in the
just
hub.
sent it in yesterday, so I'm not sure if it's up yet.
I posted it last night.
Awesome. Thank you.
Great.
I didn't realize what month that was. It all rolls into one
It's all a
big
blur. I know.
Thank you, though.
It's true. What is time? Who knows? Thank you, Rachel. All right. Do our vice presidents have anything to report? Let's see, Jen. Jen, do you have anything to report? No. Okay. Thanks. So that leads to us, right? Andrea, you and I.
Yeah,
I can report. Yeah, do you want to do that? Ms. Weatherly, are you our representative today?
I am.
Wonderful. You can go ahead.
Do you want me to still go?
Sure.
Okay. I also wanted to introduce, I don't know if you all know Leanna, Kariglian. She's our new 5th grade teacher. She's a wonderful asset to Wilcoxson School. She's wonderful. I don't really have anything new. A lot of the stuff I'm going to say Noelle talked about last month. Still no word on the spring pictures. I don't know if you guys, I live in Orange and I know we did our pictures outside and they were like the best pictures ever. So hopefully that would be something nice to think about. Again, any workshop ideas? We are doing a parent workshop in April to introduce Ruler, our social emotional program that we're going to be implementing. But if you guys have any ideas for us, please let us know. And I think that's it. Do you guys have any questions? Anything you want to know about SBAC?
Do we have a date yet?
Yeah,
Do we have a
they're
date yet, Krista?
Yeah, it's going to be middle part of April, but middle to end of April, but we'll see.
Is there still a chance that they waive them at the state level?
Probably. Yeah, there's
Wow.
still a chance.
Fingers crossed.
I'm sure like after all the planning we do, they'll cancel it. That's what will happen. But yeah,
Of course.
but it's still so far.
Yeah, my 6th grader had mentioned that they're preparing for SBAC this week.
I think next week. Yeah, I don't think this week. Next week.
Sorry.
Anna?
He corrected me. He's right behind me. He said
Oh,
next
good.
week. I
Good.
misunderstood him. Sorry.
Yeah. So that's it.
All right.
Are they doing all the state testing this year?
Say that again?
Are they doing all the state testing this year?
The only state testing, well, I know in elementary is the SBAC. I think at high school, I don't know exactly what they do in the high school. Does anybody?
Well, what about the STAR testing? I know that they used to
Yeah,
do
we
STAR.
don't use the STAR testing anymore.
Oh, okay. When did
Yeah,
that stop?
We took it out of our budget this past year. So
Yeah.
it stopped this fall, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was like, did I miss something?
Yeah.
So there's no standardized testing until grade, I don't know, what does SBAC start?
Third is
Four?
third is when SBAC starts. Yeah, 3rd grade. Yep.
Neither here nor there. I imagine, I know that a lot of the struggle with lower grade testing is it's so very hard when a kid's the reading comprehension isn't there, that can affect, testing in other subjects so much so that sometimes those numbers are not the most helpful.
Right. Yeah.
All right, does anybody have any questions for Ms. Weatherly? Is that a hand? No. All right. Well, thank you.
Sure.
We appreciate you coming on and joining us.
Sure. Anytime.
My own brief update is that my husband has put out his couple of contacts for the green to try and figure out he's interested in a couple of things he wants to look into as far as technical requirements and whatnot, and for doing the talent show, but he is still working on it. So as soon as he can confirm that it can be done, then we'll be looking for some help in moving that forward. I am in the process of doing chats with people to fulfill our diversity, equity, and inclusion grant. That'll be finishing. I'll be finishing up this month. So I really appreciate anybody who's done that. Still looking for a few people. It's supposed to be a minimum of 15 people, and I am still a few short. If you know of anybody who is, perhaps an underrepresented group or people who, in particular, we were talking about trying to chat with people who either really want to be involved but haven't quite figured out a way to be involved in schooling yet, or who are very concerned but not involved in PTA in particular. Those are the kinds of people we were looking to chat with. Bobby, I saw something about an audio thing. You know my husband, right? It's literally his job. He designs audio sound. He designs sound systems for a living.
Never mind.
My basement is he could put on a show in my backyard if need be.
Well, never mind.
But thank you.
I have something to add to the green. I know, well, my brothers and dad played in one of the concert series, and that was through the Stratford Rec, and they contacted Ed Sulik. So maybe if you have to go to I don't know if your husband's gone through the Stratford Rec yet.
That's where he was starting, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because we know obviously they do things and they've been doing, concerts and whatnot. And there's certainly enough space there that we could space out, an audience, and the stage is distant from the ground and all that stuff. So I think, I'm hopeful. I'm very hopeful. The other thing I would like to share is, let me share a little flyer that went out today. I hope everybody got, would be this little thing. So Thursday night is a spaghetti dinner that benefits the 6th grade, but whether or not you are buying your spaghetti for the fundraiser, we encourage you to join in our Kahoot. I've been working on it. It's got some Wilcoxson trivia, got some other funny things. We're going to do a funny Kahoot, and then our 6th graders, if you have a 6th grader, they got another flyer that asks them to come up with their best jokes. And so if you would just like to have some dinner entertainment on Thursday night, 6th graders are going to provide you with some stand-up material and some fun. So I hope that you are grabbing some spaghetti, and if not, regardless, that you'll join us for some fun. Did you guys get that as an email that went out today? Yes? No? Yes? Okay, some people, so maybe it did. Okay, good. Glad to hear it. I think that's all I have. 6th grade t-shirts did go. I know Jean Marie's not here, so I can speak to 6th grade briefly. T-shirts did go out. Kids have been wearing them. They're very cute. We had a little issue with sizing. I think that I don't know if it's settled yet, but I know that we were working on it to try and make sure that all the kids had a size that worked for them. And I think that's all I've got as far as an update at the moment. Andrea, did you have anything to add?
I spoke with Glendale Farms this morning, and we are still on for a plant sale. I need to talk with Noelle to figure out, I figure it's likely going to be pre-sale only, just given, the way of the world. But I will talk with her and confirm, but the plants can be delivered Wednesday, May 5th, and then can be distributed out from there. So there will be a plant sale. It might not be our typical plant sale, but that's okay. We'll still get those beautiful Glendale Farms plants. And also, I know you guys discussed Meadow Farms last month when I wasn't here, but I have not booked Meadow Farms. I don't know if y'all want to do Meadow Farms or just bypass a spring fundraiser. I'm okay with either way. It's a very easy fundraiser and sort of like low impact. We ran it in the fall. It was online only. And so basically whoever wants to shop it can shop it, and that was that. It gets delivered to them. So it'd be basically the same thing. Think on it. Let me know. All of you.
Yeah, I was going to say, because we're not doing so many of the things that the PTA usually funds as far as like, whether we do our walkathon, whether we do assemblies, field trips, all that stuff, so many things that we just, we don't have the cost this year, that it's, that letting it go is a possibility that, might not be the worst thing in the world to add to, this banner year.
Yeah. So, and teacher appreciation. We still need somebody to head that up because it is going to be quickly here. And I would like to get that show running. So
I will add that there is a wonderful, what's that?
Sorry, dates for teacher appreciation.
It is that first week in May. I believe it's right before Mother's Day.
I was going to add that there's that great Facebook PTA leader group that has so many awesome ideas for teacher appreciation that if anybody is interested in working on it, you really do not have to reinvent the wheel. And there's a lot of great ideas specifically with talking about, hey, I can't get into my school right now. What can we do to show our teachers some love? So there's a lot of really great ideas out there. You don't have to, because I personally find it very overwhelming lately to try and think up brand new things, and when there's so much other stuff too.
You bet. Sorry, I'm not rolling my eyes at you. It is my dog who has like anxiety issues. Every time I'm on a Zoom, he freaks out. So he's just here whining and whining and whining. He can't be pleased. He's like an infant. Anyway, Annie, you're right. I wasn't rolling my eyes at you. Sorry.
Gizmo. Yeah, so yes, so we hopefully can come up with some ideas there, maybe even pull some off of that great group and put them together and say, is anybody interested in this, helping out with this particular thing and that particular thing? We can do that as well. So I think that's it for us. Bobby, did you want to give us a Fathers Club update?
Yeah, so we're actually kind of busy right now, surprisingly, because it's been pretty much of nothing all year. But so we just opened our first ever apparel sale. So about 2 years ago, Elise designed our logo, and we've dragged our feet and blamed COVID for a while on why we couldn't come up with an apparel sale. But it is going to be all online. I'll be delivering it. I just sent a flyer to Noel tonight. So hopefully everyone will be getting that in their emails, and we'll be posting, and that'll be going on until March 14th. And then we should have everything by April 9th out and delivered. Also March 18th, we have the Liberty Rock food truck is going to be doing pre-orders and coming to the Wilcoxson parking lot to dish out their food. So chicken sandwiches, all the little fried vegetables.
Is that a weekend, a weeknight?
It's like a
Thursday
Thursday
night
dinner.
So again, that's gonna be pre-orders too. So a form will be going out then. So it's the day after St. Patrick's Day, day before Lent, or a Friday during Lent. So perfect day for chicken sandwiches for all. We also we'll be having our Mulch Madness this year. So we did it 2 years ago. The deal was you signed up, you got bags of mulch. You can either pick it up at Home Depot outside, or we would deliver it to you if you're in the Wilcoxson neighborhood. So that'll be coming up. I don't have a date yet because Home Depot hasn't established their date, but there'll be a flyer coming out for that too. And lastly, on May 17th, I saw it in the meeting notes, we have our golf outing. So we're going to be looking for players, sponsors, and volunteers. I know we will be having 6th grade committee and PTA involved with 50-50 and raffle baskets. So we're thankful for you guys for that. And if anyone wants to volunteer, whether it be an hour in the morning, during the day, whenever, all hands on deck is greatly appreciated. And this year,
Bobby, I was going to ask about the mulch. When do you do the mulch?
I don't know. I don't have a date.
Okay.
Home Depot. We do it the same week that Home Depot does their big mulch sale. So
Okay.
we're able to get it cheap, and but when there's a date from Home Depot, I'll make sure to put out a notice for that. And then the last thing for golf was this year we're going to be doing one of those little thermometers in the school. So Mrs. Demetriitis is making a thermometer, and if we hit a certain target amount for new sponsorship, we'll be getting ice cream for every student in the school. So that's our new exciting thing to hopefully get a few new people involved who don't typically get involved or may not know about it. So we're pretty excited about that, and we're off to a decent start without putting in words. So if anyone has any questions about anything, ask. Jen, say hi to Joe in the background.
I was just going to say, we're laughing at
And I expect him to be at the next Fathers Club meeting. It'll be his first.
I have a question, Bobby. When do you need the bricks back? When will they be installed?
We'll be doing in probably a few months. So we'll be doing another flyer for that to see if anyone else wants to get bricks. I didn't get it prior to the holidays. Thanks for reminding me about that. I will be sending out another message about those. So I'll put my address in the chat too if you want to just drop it off in my driveway or front porch. I have a little stack there that I'll be bringing to the person who did the engraving that'll do the installation.
Okay. I just don't want to forget to drop it off to you.
It'll be a few more years before they go in then.
I know, that's true. I will drop mine off too, because it's just been sitting here. We're admiring it for months. But we'll bring it in.
If there's any other questions or anything we could do to help you guys out, feel free to give me a shout.
I was wondering about the mulch because I was wondering when we are typically looking for the mulch to, clean up at the front, but if it would be, any sort of possibility that like in ordering your mulch, you could donate a bag to the school, and that way we would have some. I don't know if the timing would work out, but
We did, I'm trying to think when we did spring, this No, we did the fall cleanup.
Yeah, you guys did fall.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure.
We usually mulch in the spring
Um,
or only in the
sometimes.
fall.
We use, I mean, we used to, but that, I mean, that remains, I mean, there's probably not too much, no such thing as too much mulch, especially after this winter that we've had. So, you know, that might be, you know, put it on there. You buy a bag, consider buying a bag for the front too. I don't know, whatever.
2 years ago, it was April 6th was the date 2 years ago.
Okay.
So
Just
hopefully,
because it's one of those things where if I saw it on a flyer and I was buying mulch for myself, I'd be like, oh yeah, I'll buy an extra bag, you know, for the school, rather than, you know, if there was a separate one and then that for some reason I don't see the one thing.
Yeah.
And, you know.
You bet. It's a
Good
super
idea.
reasonable price too. Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah,
thank you for the suggestion, Annie.
no problem. Gotta start thinking about mulch. All right. We have, don't think.
Aubrey, can I put you on the spot for a second?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't know if she's just listening and I don't want to.
Sure, yes.
Are we allowed to discuss the that recycling program that's coming?
Sure.
Briefly.
So I was approached by Mayor Hoydick with my friend Michelle. We do the sculptures in town in the summers. We did the tables this last summer. So her and I have connected quite a bit. And she was contacted by a group in New Jersey, are putting bins at schools, and people drop off old clothes and the schools get money. So the clothing will go overseas. I'm not sure which countries, but I think like every time they empty a bin, they get like $100 for the schools, is what we were told. So yeah, so I reached out to you ladies. Thank you for sending those logos back really quickly. Mayor Hoydick wants, if this goes into effect, each school to have the logo on the bin. If like the bins that like you see at Home Depot or whatever, the clothing drive collection bins.
That's exciting. Thank you for your part in that.
Oh, okay. So would it be ongoing?
Yeah.
Yes, ongoing. So it's a textile organization out of Jersey. I honestly wish we probably make more money, but it's a good start. I feel like it's a good starting point for Stratford. But it's all good. I'm hoping I'm explaining it right.
Yeah, that was my understanding of it too. I've heard it too. Instead of, we used to have those pink bags in town. I don't know if y'all remember those pink bags for a while. That is like not a thing anymore. I think that company went out of business or something. I'm not sure. Anyway, I think Mayor Hoydick found this opportunity and it's really nice because it sounds like it'll directly benefit each school. So it's an exciting thing. Cool.
Yeah, she was saying she wanted it to go to the PTAs and PTSAs. So yeah.
And fathers clubs, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
Thank you. That's so awesome. Thank you, Aubrey. I'm sorry for putting you on the spot.
No, that's okay. I hope I explained it well. I mean, okay, good.
Well, that's cool. I'm all for any additional recycling and reusing that we can do. It's always a good thing. All right. Anybody else have anything they would like to share or ask? Another short meeting. All right. All right. Well, it was really lovely to see everybody. And I'm going to call it and stop recording.